Good morning and welcome to this day in the life. It is yet another rainy day here in Maine. We've had a lot of rainy days lately. I think that we have had rain every day for the last 4 days, and prior to that it was cloudy. So we've not seen the sun in quite some time, which is interesting for this time of year, and typically this rain would be snow, but I think I had read something about it being an El Nino year at some point, and maybe I'm wrong, but what I took away from that is that it is a warmer and wetter year, so that seems like that's what we're seeing right now. It is a little bit warmer. It's in the upper 30s, so it's not really warm, but it's just warm enough for this to be rain and not snow. I would honestly prefer it to be snow at this point. It feels really wrong to have had this many rainy days in December. It's just not common for Maine, but I digress. Let's talk about our day and what our plans are. We have a couple of things on our to-do list today, and those things include, probably in this order, but maybe slightly different, getting all of the Christmas decor taken down and put away. We also are going to visit my classroom. I need to hang up some new string lights. I purchased them on clearance after Christmas, which perfect time to get them. I do this almost every year because inevitably we use these string lights as our main type of lighting in our classroom to give it kind of a nice ambiance or nice learning environment, if you will. The overhead lighting is just a little bit harsh and the kids really like to have gentler lighting. So we're on our last leg with quite a few sets of our string lighting. I will show you the before and the after. I think at this point we have maybe less than half of our string lighting that is functional. So everything needs to be replaced. I've never had to replace all of it at the same time like this, but we just need to start fresh. So I got 5 strands. I think that is enough. I think that's what I currently have up. Probably should have grabbed a few more so I'd have some extras in case any of them burn out before this time next year when I inevitably replace some again, but we will just do our best and go from there. So we're gonna get to my classroom to do that. I also have some packages that I need to get sent out. I did another Whatnot show, not last night, but the night before, had some good sales, so I just need to get those shipping labels printed and those packages finalized and get those to the post office. We'll also make a stop at Dunkin' at some point because your girl loves iced tea from Dunkin'. You probably know that at this point if you've spent any amount of time on my channel. I typically have one to get my days not necessarily started, but that I have one at some point throughout my day. So we'll stop and grab one of those. Brandon typically doesn't want any coffee or anything like that when he is out with me. He actually, from a local gas station that was renovating and then reopened, he was able to purchase a specialty mug that allows him to have free coffee for a year. So he's just been stopping there and filling up his specialty mug with his free coffee. So that's been awesome for him. And then we also have some redecorating we're going to do in Charlie's room. She received a gift card from a relative for Christmas, and she made a purchase of one of those kind of saucer-like pod chairs that hang from the ceiling. So she wants to put it in a certain corner of her room. Her bed is currently there, so we're gonna see about moving her bed to a different portion of her room. I don't typically film in my kids' rooms, but when we do something like this, a project of sorts, I do a little bit of filming, so I will show that to you today. We don't have the chair yet. It's not supposed to come for a few more days, but we want to prepare for its arrival because when it does arrive, we will be back at school. Brandon will still be home because he doesn't go back at the same time that we do. Being a college teacher versus an elementary teacher, he has significantly more time off than I do. So he will still be home, but we will not be here for Charlie to tell him where she wants it and that sort of thing. So when it arrives in the mail, the goal is her room will be all set. He'll already have seen where she would like it because she'll be able to describe it to him today after we rearrange her room. And then when it does arrive in the mail, he'll be able to just, whenever he has a minute, go ahead and hang it for her. So those are the things that we're looking to get accomplished, and of course some other little things thrown in there, probably laundry, maybe vacuuming. No dusting. I'm not dusting today. We dusted recently enough that that is not something that needs to happen again quite yet. But those are the big things on the list, and I did not do my workout this morning. Just skipped that because I just wanted to get the day started a little more quickly. So hopefully before the evening ends, I'll make it onto the treadmill for a run. But let's go ahead and get to it.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale, the world inhales. As we go.
Whoa.
Holly!
Holly, come on. Oh, it's just the right height for that.
Itchy under that sweater.
Little fast. Hey, stop. Easter plates.
Burning.
Well, I think at one point it was like, I can't access most of my stuff, so I'm just gonna shove it into whatever container I can get to. Oh, this is actually Christmas. This is pretty. So I go in the other Christmas too. Poor Angel. She got squished.
Oh,
And we don't squish the angel. I don't care.
don't even use the ink.
I don't care if we don't cover them anymore. It's just saying that. The point is, she has lived her whole life with us.
Yeah, and now it's time to give her up for adoption.
Brandon. The Christmas pickle.
What?
The Christmas pickle,
I should put a
Brandon.
pickle on top of the tree.
Doesn't go on top of the tree. It's supposed to be hidden on the tree.
Hidden on the tree? What?
Yes, and then the person who finds it gets a special present.
You're just making this up.
No, that is a legit thing, Brandon.
Like, for not just you?
Yes, I didn't make it up. It was someone else who created this whole concept, pal.
Your sister?
No. No.
Sounds like something she would do.
Brandon, the Christmas
Christmas
pickle
pickle.
is like a legit thing, okay?
I don't know.
Well, Google it when we're done here.
I'm about to be done here, so I'll go.
Brandon, you don't get to be done here until we're done here. These
Holly,
like special
Are you
ornament-
itchy? Do you need to take that off?
Probably does.
Oh, yeah. Woof.
Oh, Floof.
Oh,
Oh, Floof.
Floofus.
You need to wash the sweatshirt, and then reapply. Floofus, look what you did! I'm gonna put that on water and see if I can grow another one. This is one of my favorite plants.
You're gracious.
Would you goodness gracious me, Kate? The cord is all twisted around the base. We wonder why. The totes are all packed up and ready to go out to the garage. We've got the tree from the front porch, and then just a variety of stuff. We really didn't end up putting up that many decorations this year, so it was more just organizing and adding in the few things that I purchased that were new and the few things that we did take out. So yeah, the consensus is we definitely have less than half the lights that are working. So this strand stops working there. It's working around that portion of the board, and then it dies there, and it's dead all the way around to there. And then up above the board, that's where it starts. It's good up until that point, and then it's dead there. We're alive there, dead again all along that portion of the classroom. All that is dead lighting. So we are gonna get some new lights up. So we've determined that there are 7 strands of lights in here. So what we're gonna have to do is leave this strand that is mostly lit up and just not lit up right there. And then we've determined that this is an entire strand that is lit up and is fine. So we're gonna leave that one, and then we'll replace 1, 2, 3 strands, and then around the board is 2 strands. So that will be our 5 strands, and then maybe I'll try to grab a few more strands of lights, but that's gonna get us to a much better place than we're currently at. We are making progress. That looks so much better already. This strand of lights is functioning. I thought it looked pretty good as I was about to toss it in the trash, and then I had the thought that maybe it was just that the strand before it that was providing it with power was not working. And I was right. The strand is working, so we are going to be able to replace that one above, higher above the board. So that one up there. And that will feel nice. Brandon just brought up a very tempting idea. I'm gonna have to go back to Lowe's. Whoops. I kicked the tripod that the camera is attached to right now. That string thing that goes across the classroom, there's a couple of them. He was saying we could
leave the tacks on the walls and everything.
Oh my gosh. Look at you go. Anyway, he was saying it would be easy enough and we should string lights on those, and that is a pretty awesome idea. Wow, okay. So I might be going to Lowe's sometime soon to get some more lights. Yay! Connections, repaired lights, beauty. Now we just need to rehang a couple of lanterns. Look at that. The lighting in here is fantastic now. I'm very pleased with how it all looks with lights that are functioning properly. So we had 2 strands that were still good to go in their entirety, and then we added 5 brand new strands to the classroom, and I could really do with 1 more strand right there, and I think things would be perfect. So I'm gonna hope to get back to Lowe's and grab a couple of additional strands so that I can put 1 up there and then also just have some backups.
Daddy, what are you writing?
Welcome back.
Mr. Man, you need to get down now.
Doggy.
We have a few extra minutes while Brandon is getting dinner prepared, so I'm going to tend to a couple things that just need my quick attention. We need to hot glue this pin back onto this Lego guy. We need to hot glue this piece back onto this 6, and then also hot glue it to Eli's wall, as well as Colin's 4 and Eli's 4. Hot glue seems to be the only thing that's working. If you watched my craft with me video, then you would have seen me use these Velcro sticky dots to try to stick them to the wall, and they're just not working. So we are abandoning those and we're hot gluing them to the wall with the awareness that it is going to damage the paint and drywall underneath when it is time to take them off the wall. But it's just what we need to do to get them to stay up there, so we're doing it. There we go. We got the 2 hung back up, which I didn't originally know needed to be hung back up. The 4 is back up, and it was his 9, not his 6. The 8 and the 9 are spaced a little further apart than they should be, but they have been such a hassle to just get them to stay up. I'm not touching it. That seems like that was a big bite. Maybe take a smaller bite next time, okay? I went to Freeport yesterday with a couple of my friends, and I got a chocolate therapy milkshake from Ben & Jerry's. So now I'm going to recreate it at home with my chocolate therapy ice cream. And I'm gonna add some milk because it was delicious. Never mind. There's no milk. We're out of milk. Oh, I'm so sad. Bueno bar for dessert instead.
This is my house. That one is mine. I'm going camping. And you're camping. And you're going camping. Wait, pretend that's my house and that's my barn that is on the other side. That is near me. Right now, I can just...
The day is coming to an end. We are at just about 7 o'clock now. The kids are watching a little bit of Harry Potter. I've been trying to get them into Harry Potter for quite some time because it was something I loved as a child, and I'm happy to report that they are enjoying it. So they are watching the 4th movie at this point. I'm hoping this will inspire Eli to read the books after. We shall see. I have no motivation to run this evening on the treadmill, unfortunately, but I'm going to get a walk in. Speed walk is done. I got 3 miles in, so that felt good. And now I'm gonna go grab a shower and then I'm gonna run a Whatnot show, which wasn't entirely part of my plan for today. I do usually do them on Friday nights though, and I forgot. I have a lot of people who have saved the show, so I feel like it would be smart if I just run it as planned. So that's what we're doing now. Tonight's show is come and gone. We were able to make a couple of sales. It was just a quick show, so just a few sales, but I'll take it. And now I'm going to head to bed. I'm going to do a little bit of editing, so I need to get my memory card so I can add today's footage that's on this memory card to my laptop, as well as what's on the current memory card, so I can get today's video edited and onto my channel for you guys. But thank you for being here for this day in the life. It was a busy day in the life, but a good one. We got a lot accomplished, and for that I am thankful. And now it is time to cozy up with my fire and my sleeping husband and get some editing done and then head off to bed. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.
It's a good day today. It's a good day today. It's a good